Hi, my name's Todd, and this is my Dooryard. Hi, it's you know, heat of the day today. It's a balmy 16 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 8.889 degrees Celsius. So we might as well just call it 9. It sounds better. And I still got to put them brake shoes on the driver's side, but I won't make you guys suffer by watching through that. But I would like to go through my laundry list of what I got going on here that I still need to do. Uh, in the engine bay, I need to do the master cylinder booster swap. I still haven't really decided on what manufacturer to use. I've gotten a couple of new suggestions that I'm still looking into. I'm not sure where we're going to go with that. We'll figure it out as we'll burn that bridge as we come to it. The accelerator pump on the carburetor, I got to do a coolant dump, flush, and refill. I've got to do oil and oil filter, then a heat cycle, then fresh oil and a new filter after that. I got to figure out what's going on in the power steering and get that fixed, refill that, get that running. I need to swap out the voltage regulator, or maybe I can take this one apart and repair it. I don't know yet. The windshield washer needs to be taken care of. It needs an air filter and a fuel filter. In the interior, I need to do that upper steering column bearing, which is not that difficult a job, but difficult enough. The passenger side wing window, I got to figure out why that's not working correctly, and the passenger side door switch is currently inoperable, and I got to figure out an HVAC repair, or if I need a repair. Once I get it to run and have temperature in it, I can figure out what's going on in there. On the body, I got to do that tail light sequencer and either refresh it and get it working correctly, or maybe I'm going to replace that with that an electronic system. I don't know yet. I know the electronic system is not inexpensive. The original equipment is not reliable. The mufflers on both sides are junk. Those got to get swapped out. The door seals, the window seals, the trunk seal, all that needs to be taken care of. And there's like a subcategory of that in the trunk seal is I got to straighten out that the lip that it goes to, and try and get the trunk deck to set square on that sealing area. I need 5 new tires. With that, I need 1 new rim. I got to have a spare. I got to do all 4 shocks. I got to do a transmission service. And it would probably be a good idea to dump the fluid out of the differential and get that swapped out. This is going to be a hard push to get all this in before spring. I would really like to have this car done by then. I would, and that isn't even, I didn't even put down on my list all legalization stuff. I got to get a plate and get it registered, insured, inspected. But that'll come. I have high hopes for Hank here. I really do. We need to clean you off again, Bob. I've gotten a couple leads on trying to track down Major General Henry Hank D. Canterbury, that I intend to name this fine automobile after, as he was in the Thunderbirds in 1965 when this vehicle was manufactured. He has quite an illustrious career. He's got quite a bit in his bio on military.gov. I have found a video that I will put a link in the description to of him flying on an aviation channel where he was flying with a person around somewhere out in Arizona. That was about 5 years ago. I would really like to get in contact with him and ask his permission to use his name for this automobile. I think it would be befitting and it would be pretty cool, but I don't want to do it without his saying it's okay. So I'm going to put those brake shoes on here, I think, right now. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to tighten up all my straps now that this has been up for a couple of days. And I don't know where we're going to go from here. You guys heard the laundry list. I would certainly appreciate any input of which direction you think I ought to go first. Obviously, some things have to happen before other things. I've got to get the accelerator pump in before I can heat cycle the engine and take care of, I got to be able to run the engine long enough that it will heat cycle so that I can, do the final oil change, do the HVAC system check, make sure it actually heats. There's a bunch of vacuum lines that I know I'm going to have to chase down. And that isn't even talking about what I'm sure I will find as I go. But here on the 23rd day of December, I would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Hope you and yours have a fine one. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I know this will be a short one, but it's kind of cold out here, and I don't see myself doing a whole lot today. The work has been kind of insane. There's a lot going on. Trying to get everything crammed in for the end of the year, but, it'll get there eventually, I guess, I hope. We'll find out. Only time will tell. But that being said, I'd like you to like, subscribe, click the little bell icon so you're notified of any new videos when they come up. Please, comment. Tell me where you think I ought to go next. But, the plan is I'm going to bang them shoes on and put Hank back to bed, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Have a good day. This has been Empty Pockets production.